Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
It's just another
Mashup.
Monday.
That's right, it is Mashup Monday. And on this day I like to go on YouTube and try to find some of the best mashups that are out there and present them to you guys. Now I didn't do a lot of videos last week. I wasn't feeling too well, but I had to conserve all my energy to work because I can't miss any time at work. So I had to kind of miss time away from the channel. I do apologize. I also learned a very valuable lesson. The previous week, I had done all my videos at least a day ahead, which took some of the pressure off from me than trying to do it on the night of. And then last week I went back to doing them on the day of, and I realized that it is best for me to do it the day before. It takes a lot of pressure off from me and allows me to get proper rest when I do that. So lesson learned. Also, I realized that I am 102 subscribers away from hitting 4,000, and so I am making a big push because I want to get over that 4,000. I know it's a long way from where I would love to be at this time, but it's still a milestone nonetheless, because I really didn't expect to have this many on my channel. And because I have been kind of being lax lately, I'm starting to see my subscribership drop and drop, where I was getting like 150 subscribers a month. I'm now getting like 70 something subscribers a month. So I'm well overdue for hitting that 4,000, but it's through my own fault. I've also gone ahead and started to put things on Patreon, and I started to think about doing exclusive content for Patreon. And what will happen is, like, there are certain videos that I do and I tell you guys that I do, and then I find out that they get blocked. Now what I'm going to do is that if I do a song that gets blocked, I'm going to go ahead and review it, and then I'm just going to put it over on Patreon. So that will be the only way you can see it, because it's going to get blocked copyright wise on YouTube. So I figured that's one way of doing it. So the first song that I'm going to do tonight is by Bill McClintock. You know, the king who's up here where most people are down here, at least. Bill McClintock knows how to do mashups. He also knows how to do videos at the same time, and he also does very unique mashups that you would say, like, I never would have thought about it. So this particular one is Aretha Franklin and Black Sabbath, and it's Aretha Franklin's Chain of Fools versus Black Sabbath's Supernaut. Now, I don't know if I've heard Supernaut. I've heard a lot of Black Sabbath, but I couldn't necessarily tell you what all the names of the songs were. So I probably have, considering all the Black Sabbath that was brought around me in the late 70s, early 80s, especially when I lived in the UK. So, if you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week. And I would love to hear from you guys. I would love to hear if you like these mashups, if you don't like these mashups. Do you have a mashup that you know of that you'd like for me to listen to or review on the channel? I'd like to know. So leave a comment down below, please. So without any further ado, here is Superfools.
What a stupid fool you are.
slow fade. He must be listening to me, knowing good and well I like the slow fade. But I like that, and it goes back to me saying that, you know, a lot of R&B soul singers of the 60s and the 70s and slightly into the 80s, you could take their voice and put it in a mashup like this over something that is heavy metal, and it works. I think I've done one with Eddie Kendricks, and I think I did one with Edwin Starr, but there's only one person that you cannot do this with, and that is Smokey Robinson. His voice is too silky and too smooth to lay on something that hard. It just doesn't work, and I've tried, but you know, nobody can really do it to where I'm not cringing the whole time throughout the song. So the other thing, and hold on a minute. Hey Google, when did Aretha Franklin pass away?
Aretha Franklin died on August 16, 2018.
Okay, so she died, would have been last month in 2018 that she passed away. So rest in peace to Aretha. She did have a very unique voice. She did have a very great voice. She lasted a long time because she had hits in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and possibly even into the 90s. I can't think of it, but I know in the 80s when she was doing things like
12 seconds later.
Freeway of Love. Freeway of Love is the one song that comes to my head, but I think there was another one. Did she do Pink Cadillac, or was that Natalie Cole? Could have been Natalie Cole. But either way, her voice sounds great on here. It almost sounds, it sounds so powerful. When you don't have the normal, you know, music behind it, it sounds even more powerful. So I also noticed that the first guitar solo in here was Randy Rhoads. You can't be my age, go through the 70s and 80s, know about Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne when he went solo, and not know about Randy Rhoads. It's just one of those things that, you know, it's not an urban legend, it's true. It's just, you know, it's just one of those stars that shone bright and just...
Like that, he's gone.
He was a great talent. The other two, I don't know. And if you do know, put it in the comments down below. So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.